Struggling with prop firms? Let's go. Hey guys, going to be taking a deeper dive into the break and retest strategy, and I'm sure and I guarantee you're going to learn quite a lot in this video, and we're going to be dissecting the break and retest like I just mentioned. So without wasting any time, I'm going to bring myself into the camera not shortly, but not yet. So we've got our zones created, right? Let's go on a 1 hour time frame. We've got our zones. Now how do you know if your zone's actually going to work, right? If I've marked out my zones, all I've got to do is drag them to the past, right? The past plays a big role. I've dragged them to the past and you can see rejections. If I grab this one, look at this, rejection. If I keep going back, look at this, rejections, right? I don't want to go, I'm not going to do this for every single one, but you can see rejections, major rejections, not just normal rejections, right? Major ones. Now you don't want to, obviously what I show even in my one-to-one mentorship to my students in my Discord community is you don't want too many zones. Ideally you want 2 zones pretty much where price is currently at. So example, I would only have zones like you know, where price is, obviously you can see this thin line here, this is the price point here where price is actually literally currently at. So that's how, you know, what I would basically just work off like this. For example, just an example, right? I'll just leave that there anyway. Now you can see, okay, so we've got the zones out, right? Now you're probably wondering, what are these light blue or cyan, whatever color you want to call these, what are these lines, right? I'm going to be, like I just mentioned, I'm going to, by the way, if anyone is interested in a one-to-one mentorship from myself and you've been struggling for many years and you just want to fast track your trading, I don't work with everyone, link will be in the video description, right? And if you click on the video, you see the link in the description, join the community, and all you gotta do is just, you know, if you just come in the chat or just find me from the members area, and you can just message me one-to-one, and you can just you know, message me if you want to join and see if yeah, you're able to eligible. So, and also got a £99 course, probably the most affordable course on the internet. And well, this basically, again, you know, new updates have been made to this. More videos have been added, and all you need, you know, you'll be sent an email and a password, and yeah, the most affordable course on the internet. It's made me 700k funded, so my edge is inside here. This price will be changing in the near future, so get your hands on it while you can, and if you don't want to, that's totally fine too. Oh, by the way, if anyone was wondering as well, what was this? So I post my live trades in here as well. So this was today, right? Let me just bring this up. So this was for Euro USD upon my trade at break even, and obviously you can see it was very bullish, and this green highlight here just to obviously so I can get a better visual on that, how, you know, bullish the trend actually was. And then obviously you can see the time wise as well, you can compare it, you know, on the from the charts as well. So this was a position that was taken, and this was nicely running. I want to get a 1 to 5. At this point we were about up to hovering at 1 to 4, then I just closed the trade. Now this was a position on USD CAD, Canadian dollar, whatever you want to call it. This was a position that I missed, and then obviously this just tanked down as well. And there's actually another position on UJ that I missed as well, which is a nice 1 to 4, but I was able to catch, and then obviously I got out from the EU trade. But again, you know, it's all about transparency. You can join the community, and even if you don't want to join the mentorship, you join, you know, for fun. You can see certificates from Student Success, my certificates that I post. You can check out testimonials, what students are, how, you know, how they're finding it. It's all about this was an insane story here, but yeah, you can check it out. Link in the video description. Okay, so without wasting any time, so you know, this line over here, now you're probably wondering what is this, right? Now whenever now obviously look at this, if you've not noticed already, these lines are pretty much near my zones, and deeper within the zone, the better, right? So now let's drop down to the 30-minute time frame. So let me give you what these lines basically are. Now, you know, you've probably heard the trend within trends. Just like that, there are zones within zones. So we got this little bit of resistance created over here. This candle breaks through. Now this is an example on the 30-minute time frame, right? My strategy, my own personal edge that I show to my students, this is not the exact same strategy, but it is a break and retest. So I don't want anyone to think that this is the exact same 700k funded, you know, that's maybe 700k funded, no. But it also does work though, so it will serve you well. So we got our resistance, we got this breakthrough here within the zone, right? And then basically, right, just go on a smaller time frame. This will give you a nice little 1 to 3 on a 100k account. That is still a nice trade. Look at this, price comes down. Look at this super strong long wick rejection bullish candle over here. Let's change the color of this. Super strong bullish candle. Another super strong bullish candle over here. You can take your entry either after this candle planted, after closed, or after this one, and regardless still would have been a winning trade, right? And this is basically the idea, and you can see how much this works. So look at, let me bring you up to this one. Now obviously let me go with this one in the 30-minute time frame, right? Just bring this down here, just clean up a bit. So you got obviously this support level created here, and then we're getting this kind of consolidation. Now we get another break to the downside. So these are our little mini support levels, like, you know, mini zones within zones. Let me just clean this one up a little. But ideally this one would be your first one. Now why this one? Let's go on the 5-minute time frame. That's before I just do that as well. Support level support level is created. We get our breakout with this bearish candle, right? Then we can go to a small time frame on the 5-minute, and what do we get? What do we get? Look at this. Super strong bearish candle. This is going to be like 100% candle strength. Long wick rejection. You got to pretty much even entered after that one. I mean, you look at even this one here, and this one just, you know, nice 1 2. I mean, are we able to at least get a, let me go on back on the bigger time frame. I mean, what we're looking, let's refine this a bit more. I'm just refining the entries as I go. So even a 1 to 3.5. Oh, okay. This one just goes pretty much the whole way. Me, typically, I like to go for a 1 to 5. So let's go on another. I mean, I can see another one. This pretty much happens every day, right? I'll back test. By the way, if I just show you my GJ, now GJ has been my bread and butter for many years. You're probably wondering what these blue lines are. You know, this is on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see over here. One blue line to one blue line is 1 week. One red line to one red line is 1 month. So you can see the amount of data I've collected. Years, about pretty much about 2 years. This is a time of, well, the last day I left here was around here, which was 19 March 2024, and it goes back to like 2022 July, and it goes further than that actually. Let me just confirm. Yeah, it's just gonna keep on going for a short while, then it just, I think it's from here. Does it stop? Well, I mean, this is April 22nd. I just wanted to show that just so you can see. Obviously, I don't say like anything just from the top of my head, right? The work's being put in first. So let's I mean, this is pretty much a break-even trade. Pretty much when a trade goes like to a 1 to 2, you know, if you're trading 100k, like what I should say to my students is, you know, obviously start with a small account, and that's why when I'm always showing, you know, passing these small little accounts, get your payouts, then go for these big accounts. Learn the skill set first, learn the edge first. Don't just buy a challenge just for the sake of it. You know, there's let me just put that one there, and let me just put this. I should have just put another one. I should actually just switch them around like that. Okay, so we get a breakthrough here. Price is coming down to pretty much this little resistance area that was created, this line over here. Let's go on the small time frame. Let's see what we can find. Any clues? And it doesn't. Now the time frame that you basically use, guys, for your entries, right? I mean, you can see this super strong bullish candle over here. Let's go on a 2-minute time frame. Any clues? I mean, these are all bullish continuation patterns, right? And you can even see, I'm just going to get rid of this risk to reward here so you can see more clearly. Look at this. Actually, you know, I'll draw it like a zone. Resistance, support. You're probably thinking, what do I mean? Look at this. Look, resistance, breakout, price comes down, retest, rejection, whatever you want to call it. Now the new support. The previous resistance is the new support, and it just shoots off. It does it again over here, right? It does it pretty well here. Not the cleanest, but you know, we get this high over here, this resistance. Price breaks up through, but it never really comes down to retest. That's totally fine as well. But if I just go, look at this, refine this even more. Retest, resistance, breakout, retest. If you want to call it a support level, boom, shoots off. So there's different ways you can, obviously, you can just dissect this so much. It's absolutely insane. My biggest edge is the way I draw my zones. Let me just, I don't want to take too much of this screen. So basically, once you get your zones and you get comfortable with your zones, trust me, it all becomes very, very simple. My students, the ones that who I work with, they become like, with the zones. My idea when I even show them about zones is, the idea is when they go to any chart, I don't care, even if it's one that they don't even trade, right? It could be Bitcoin, it could be crypto, stocks, options. But you take the zones, the way they will, even if you take it to those markets, they will still hold. They will still hold, right? And you can backtest this, try it out. Even a 1 to 3. It's gonna 1 hour. Let's 1.5 hour. Let's it's one over here. Let me just grab this here, clone this, put it over here, and it will happen day in, day out. I already know I won't show all of these, it'll be just wasting time, but you get the idea. Look at this, we got our zone, we got our support level, price breaks through, price comes back up, and you can get some kind of wait for a small little rejection. And I mean, these are like within 1-2 hours you're getting your entries, your trades completed, should I say. And you just gotta be patient with the what kind of candle are you waiting for. Long wick rejection, super strong bearish candle. If I go to 1 minute time frame, I'm sure we'll get even better candlestick patterns that we could work off. Evening star, a very strong bearish candlestick pattern. Look at the volume, even if it's 1 minute candles, continuation pattern bearish. Look at this again. Watch this. What do we see here? Support, breakout, resistance, and you can just take your entries from here, right? But ideally, what I like to do as well is you want your zones. You want your stop losses to be above your zones, the previous highs. I normally do have a fixed stop loss. If any of my students watching this right now, they'll know exactly what I'm speaking about. I like to have a fixed stop loss. I have a fixed TP. I've collected my data. I know how much price on average per currency pair, how much volume is on a daily basis, and then how much it normally likes to move. If it doesn't give me what I want, that's fine. I'll just move on to the next one. So I mean, again, once, look at this, it happens all day, every day. Zones within zones, Look at this. How clean is this? Support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. And we're on, obviously, as you can see as well, we are on a clear downtrend. What does that mean? I'm only looking for buys, my friend. I'm only looking for sells. Did I just say I'm only looking for buys? Apologies. I'm only looking for sells. I was supposed to say I was only looking for, for bearish, because it's bearish movement. I'm only looking for sells. But yeah, I hope you found value from this. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Take care. And by the way, if you are looking for mentorship and you want to take your trading and actually head towards profitability, link will be in the video description. Take care. I'm out.